Hey, what is up, guys? This is Nick or the Notorious Fantasy back again with another video. Happy weekend, everybody. And today's draft is going to be a 2 quarterback draft in a 10-team league. And the roster settings here: 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, a flex, kicker, defense, and 5 bench spots. So we're gonna pick the we're gonna go with the 8th pick. No, the 10th pick. We're gonna go 10, and we are going to begin the draft. Now, before I even begin, this should be known that in 2 quarterback leagues, quarterbacks are going to go fast and they're going to go early. So, when you're sitting here at the 10th position, if you don't draft a, a quarterback and a running back or a receiver, you're not going to be seeing a good quarterback at all. So, what I'm going to do is my strategy here is to get a good running back. So, right here, you're looking at, oh, I already said who got picked. Or did I? Saquon, Zeke, Alvin Kamara, Pat Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, David Johnson, Melvin Gordon, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, and that was my pick. So, I'm looking at guys here like Lev Bell, James Conner, Mixon, or Mixon. That Todd Gurley canceled, like I say in every single video. You cannot pick Todd Gurley. He has arthritis to the knee. Darrell Henderson's the better pick than him, and that's his backup. So, we're going to go with a running back first, so Le'Veon Bell. And then we're going to go for our quarterback. And I think personally that Andrew Luck is that quarterback for in this situation. He is the second best fantasy quarterback, and if we don't pick him here, we're not seeing any of these guys come back to us in the 3rd round. So we're gonna have to go Luck. After we pick Luck, Gurley, Thomas, Connor, Mixon, Julio, Dalvin Cook, Travis Kelce first tight end, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, Chubb, Juju, Baker, Odell, Mike Evans, Kittle, Antonio Brown, Matt Ryan, Adam Thielen, and it's our pick. And like I said before, if you don't pick a quarterback at the beginning, there's going to be runs, and you're going to get absolutely skull fucked by having to start some idiot at quarterback as your number one. So I suggest picking a quarterback in the first 3 rounds in a 2 quarterback league. So 2 tight ends. The thing about also 2 quarterback leagues is there's discounts at certain positions, like Juju going in the 3rd round is a discount, and Travis Kelce going at the end of the 2nd round seems to be a discount, and Kittle in the 3rd. But to continue, I don't want a good tight end in these 2 quarterback leagues strictly because if you're wasting a top 3 pick on a quarterback, you need good running backs. So you want to go more safe, in my opinion, more of a safe running back if in a 10-team situation, 2 quarterback league. Like Leonard Fournette, in a 10-team league where it's not 2 quarterbacks, you can draft him, and you can also get someone a few rounds later that could switch in for Leonard Fournette, because Leonard Fournette, in my opinion, is more risky. He has a lot of risk to him. So I'm gonna go someone who I believe is very safe. So that's Damian Williams of the Kansas City Chiefs. He had a great season last year. I think he could build upon that, and I think that he could be every week in, week out, he could be a top 10 running back, and he could even finish as one. So yeah, that's why we're to set Damian Williams. After we pick Williams, it is now our turn yet again. So we're gonna forget to switch that and then put this up. So right now our roster is Andrew Luck, Le'Veon Bell, and Damian Williams, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks are off the board. Out of the 10 teams, 6 teams already have a quarterback. So right now, we have our running backs filled, but we don't have our flex filled, and we have 0 receivers. And on the comeback, the receivers are about to be some absolute ass. Our tight end, our receiver one, sorry, would be absolute ass if we didn't go receiver here. So in my opinion, I think we have to go receiver here. I think, I like Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper and T.Y. I like all of them. I always say that. I don't like A.J. Green, and I don't really like Stephon Diggs, but I don't hate him. But I think since we have Andrew Luck, we're going to want to go for a combination, the Wombo combo of Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton, both on the same team. Every touchdown, you're getting double fucking points. Or not really double points if this is a 4-point quarterback touchdown league, but you're still getting them points, racking them in. That's a 10-point play or a 12-point play, depending in which format you're playing in. So we're going to go T.Y. Hilton strictly because of that. Okay, so after we go TY, Zach Ertz, Derrick Henry, Amari Cooper, Sony Michel, Marilyn Mack, Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette falling into the fourth is quite good value for him, but I just couldn't do it. Uh, Devontae Freeman, Stephon Diggs, Julian Edelman, AJ Green, Kerryon Johnson, Aaron Jones, and then quarterbacks again. Jared Goff, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. All three teams that did not previously have a quarterback have selected the quarterback. So after Cooper Kupp, who I always advise you do not pick Cooper Kupp, he got hurt halfway through last season, and I would not want to touch that in the slightest. And then Philip Lindsay. So at our pick here, we're looking running back or receiver. We're not really looking second quarterback just yet. Oh, shit. At this point, the running backs are looking quite spry here on guys I really would want on my team. And as I always preach, you're going to want to draft guys that you don't always draft because that's good strategy to diversify. And yeah, so you're going to want to I have never picked Josh Jacobs in a single draft, so I'm going to pick him strictly to diversify. But I also think he's a lot better than Mark Ingram and Tariq Cohen, and he's a lot safer than Carson and Drake, in my opinion. So we're going to go with Josh Jacobs. And something also to note about Josh Jacobs, I said in the video before, I think that he's going to get that effect of the Hard Knocks, the HBO special. You're going to watch that, and you're going to be like, ooh, look at Josh Jacobs. He's such a funny guy. He's so cool. And you're going to be like, oh, I want Josh Jacobs on my team. And Josh Jacobs is going to go from a guy you've seen like the third round of a regular draft or like the sixth round, fifth round of a two quarterback draft. And you're going to see him skyrocket the fuck up the goddamn draft into the second round. I'm calling it now. Call it as I see it, but we're going Josh Jacobs. I think he is in a good situation, not a great situation, but a good situation on the Raiders because I don't think Doug Martin can really steal his job, and I don't think any of the other guys like Jalen Richard could do much. So we're gonna go Josh Jacobs. All right, after Josh Jacobs, it is our pick again, and I think while it is a risky move waiting on quarterback, I see guys like Dak or like Kyler Murray still being there or Lamar Jackson. Where's Jackson? Lamar Jackson further down as someone who I like. But as I normally say, not to draft a backup quarterback in fantasy. But in this, you need a backup or even two backups in two quarterback leagues. But with a 5-man bench, I don't think you'd want to go with two backups. But that's just me. Okay. So right now, we are going to be going running back or receiver. And I think we want to fill out a third receiver spot. So on the board right now, the guys we'd be looking at would be Cooks, Galladay, Woods, or Godwin. And I think we're gonna go with Kenny Galladay. I think he's probably the safest option up here because I think that Stafford is gonna pepper him with them targets, Salt Bay style. And I think guys like Cooks and Woods come with slightly more risk because of the fact that there's three good receivers on the team. And I think Godwin, who while could be good, I think that the fact that he's the two on the team is a downside. But then again, Galladay is also the two on the team because of Marvin Jones. But we're gonna go Galladay anyways. I think Galladay is very safe, so we're gonna go Galladay. After Galladay, Wentz. So that guy picked. Oh, that guy didn't have a quarterback either. So Wentz, Ingram, Woods, and now we're seeing the backup quarterback or the second quarterback for each team go. So this guy picked Cam Newton. He also has Drew Brees, and then Chris Carson, Tariq Cohen, Brandon Cooks, Chris Godwin, Hunter Henry, Darius Geis, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, James White, OJ Howard, Jarvis Landry, Eric Ebron, Evan Ingram, Mike Williams. And now, right here, I'm tempted to go Tyler Boyd. Even though we just went receiver, I want Boyd. I like Boyd a lot. He's a guy that I want on my team. He's a guy that even though I don't like AJ Green at all, so I'm all in on Boyd. I think Boyd, even though AJ Green's a better receiver, he has a lot better value, and I think that Green will get hurt and he'll be the one again, and he'll just be eaten. Andy Dalton throws it to him. Even if you don't think Andy Dalton's that good of a quarterback, he's still a quarterback who can throw the ball to Tyler Boyd, as seen at the end of last season. You could clearly see Boyd was getting peppered. peppered with targets. So we're going to go Tyler Boyd. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 3 running backs, or 3 receivers, 3 running backs. So we're going to need another running back. And at this point, actually, I think we're going to go, no, we're going to go running back. I think right now we have 1, 2, 3, I see sort of semi-safe options. So we're going to go with 2 safe options, 1 semi-risky option. So we're going to want another safe options in case Josh Jacobs is absolutely ass. I like David Montgomery, but I think he is more risky. So we're going to go with safety. Safety, safety, safety. Double wrap the rubber right here and go Kenyon Drake. After we go Kenyon Drake, Jimmy Garoppolo, Ben Roethlisberger, Jameis Winston, the 3 quarterback run right there, which is what I absolutely feared, because if they take my guy, then I'm going to be so pissed to take Lamar Jackson. But we got Jimmy Garoppolo, Ben Roethlisberger, Jameis Winston, Tyler Lockett, Mitchell Trubisky, Jared Cook, Phillip Rivers, Kareem Hunt, Tom Brady, Tyreek Hill, Vince McDonald, Sammy Watkins. This is the difference between Sleeper and my Draft Wizard, or whatever, Fantasy Pros Draft Wizard. If you see my other videos, is that they have the other website has Sammy Watkins a lot higher than on here, and I think this is more accurately of where Sammy Watkins will go. Maybe not the 9th because of the 2 quarterback league. I think you could go in like the 6th, 7th, but I would not pick him there. And then Kirk Cousins, Alshon Jeffrey, Jordan Howard, Robbie Anderson, David Montgomery could have fallen to us. It would have been beautiful. Tevin Coleman. So we need a quarterback here. And we need one bad. And we want that juicy, juicy, juicy quarterback that I think is going to have high upside. And that man, his name is either Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, or Dak Prescott, or Kyler Murray. He has 4 names and 4 different last names. I'm aware. I think here you want to go with someone who I see as more safe. I think Josh Allen is going to have boom weeks and absolute bust weeks. So I think the safest option is either Lamar Jackson or Dak. I think Kyler Murray is also going to be boom or bust. So I think we're going to have to draft 3 quarterbacks. So we're going to go Dak here and hope Lamar Jackson falls to us eventually. So we're going to go Dak. All right. After we pick Dak, make sure your quarterbacks have different bye weeks also. Very key. 8 and 6. Now we're going to go running back or receiver. Wait, what are the tight ends looking like? How many teams have selected a tight end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. All 9 teams, besides myself, have selected a tight end. And where is... No, he's down here. Okay. I think we can wait then because he's buried. So we're waiting on Herndon. So we're going to go running back or receiver here. And that... I really do not like Lamar Miller. I think Latavius Murray is safe, and I think Rashad Penny is a bit of a risk. So we're going to go with a more risky option. We already have 1, 2, 3 receivers. So we're going to go Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny, I think, could take over the starting role above Chris Carson. And that's why he's risky, because he's not the starter. But I think he could be the starter. So, yeah. Lamar Miller, Will Fuller, Emmanuel Sanders, Corey Davis. Corey Davis, I say this in absolutely every single video. Do not draft Corey Davis, okay? Allen Robinson, Doug Baldwin, not on a team. Don't want to be drafting guys not on a team. I drafted Des Bryant in multiple leagues last year. Guess what? He came to the Saints like week fucking 12. Like, you don't want that. Latavius Murray, Josh Allen, David Njoku, backup tight end, Christian Kirk, Dante Pettis, first defense. This guy's an idiot. Do not draft a defense until the last round or the second last round. Sterling Shepard, Miles Sanders, Rolls Royce, Royce Freeman, Golden Tate, Michael Gallup, DK Metcalf. Now we're going to want another receiver. And that receiver is looking like N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry or Kiki would be the pick here, and I think N'Keal Harry has a lot of upside based upon the fact that he's on a really good offense, but I know Brady, he passes it to everyone, but I think if N'Keal Harry can become like the 2, like Jules and him getting top looks, I think he could have really good games. So I'm gonna go with N'Keal Harry. After N'Keal Harry, it is my pick again. So we have one bench spot left. So normally you don't draft a backup quarterback, but here I think I have to. And I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson still here. Do other teams picked three? I don't think any other team has three quarterbacks. I don't believe so, but we are going to because we want that bench quarterback. We want that bench quarterback. So we're gonna go either Murray or Lamar Jackson. And I think Lamar Jackson slightly safer than Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray could probably have a better year than Jackson, but I like Jackson, so we're going Jackson. After Lamar Jackson, followed by Mike Davis, Ito Smith, Rams defense. This guy also an idiot. Andy Isabella, who is high upside. Jalen Samuels, who I think if James Conner got hurt would be very good, but I don't want him unless Conner's hurt. Jacksonville Jaguars, he's a good cuff. Jacksonville Jaguars, another idiot. Cortland Sutton, Foreman, a guy I like. LaShawn McCoy, Larry Fitz, Jay Ajayi, Marvin Jones, Darrell Henderson. Great pick there. I kind of forgot about him. That's someone you need. I always preach Darrell Henderson being a good back, especially if you draft Todd Gurley. And even if you don't draft Todd Gurley, I think it's gonna be like a 60-40 split between Gurley and Henderson. It could be even worse because Gurley is fucked, and I don't necessarily know because it's not July or August. It's June right now. So after Darrell Henderson, T.J. Hawkinson, Dallas Goddard, uh, Goddard, Greg Olson, J.J. This guy, Kiki, and now it's my pick again. And we need our tight end, kicker, and our defense. And for some reason, Gronk is up here. We don't want Gronk. We want Chris Herndon of the Jets. I pick him all the time because I think that towards the end of the draft, he's a guy that I think could be a top 10 tight end every week. And I think that a lot of not rookie, because Sam Darnold's not a rookie, but younger quarterbacks seem to depend on a reliable tight end, a big tight end, someone who's going to be open, someone who's easy to check down to. And I think that's why I think Le'Veon Bell's also going to be good. But I think Chris Herndon is a guy you want on your team. If you're not going the early tight end strategy and you're waiting until the very end, just like myself. And if you had Chris Herndon last year, you saw some solid production. So I think he could be pretty good. And so now we're going kicker and defense. Now, for the kick, usually you go defense first because you want the best defense. So we're going to do that to emulate what to do. So what you're going to do when you're picking a defense is you're going to look up the schedule of the NFL season. You're going to go to the first 3 weeks, and you're going to be like, oh, who has the best and most easy schedule against, like, who's playing against some shitty offense? And you're going to figure that out, and you're going to draft that team that plays against a shitty offense the first 3 weeks, or the first week, or the first 2 weeks, something like that. And then that's who you're going to draft. You bring the schedule to your draft, you analyze it before the draft, and then you pick that team. I haven't analyzed it yet. It's June. Sorry. There'll be better. I'm going to have better idea towards actual draft season when I'm doing mock drafts on who to pick. So we're just going to go with any random defense here. So we're going with the Minnesota Vikings. After I picked the Vikings, got the Rams, Greg Zuerlein, Janikowski, defense. This is going to be all defensive kickers, so I'm not going to recite them unless someone picks an actual player. Eckler, Gronk. Do not draft Gronk, guys. Like, if you don't want to draft some guy that's not on a team, like I said earlier, you don't want to draft that guy. You don't want to be that guy who drafts Gronk and sits on him for 6 weeks thinking he's going to come back. Unless Rob Gronkowski is in practice, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady all together forming a threesome telling you that Gronk is going to be out there, then you believe it. But until I hear that, I don't want it. I don't want it. Like Jon Snow, you know? He don't want it. Now, for kicker, you want a guy on a good team or a really bad team. Okay, so we're gonna go with. It's my fucking pick. We're gonna set manually because it's glitched, and we're gonna go with. Mason Crosby. And the draft is completio. So our team in the 2-quarterback league, Andrew Luck, Dak Prescott, 2 starting quarterbacks. Our starting running backs are Lev Bell, Damian Williams. Starting receivers, we got T.Y. and Kenny Galladay. Our starting tight end, Chris Herndon. Then our starting flex, is Josh Jacobs, which could be flexed in with Tyler Boyd. We got our kicker, which is Mason Crosby. Our defense, which doesn't matter if you listen to what I said before. If you forgot, then fucking go back. I say it in every video, so it should be ingrained in your brain what to do for defense. Then we got Boyd on the bench, Kenyon Drake, Rashad Penny, N'Keal Harry, and our backup quarterback, which is Lamar Jackson. And we are actually idiots because we are not going to have two quarterbacks week 8. So that was just fucking pants on the head retarded, but it's okay. And thank you guys all for watching. I would appreciate if you click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, click the like button. And as always, guys, I hope you have a great day. And see you in tomorrow's video. The grind never stops, baby. Let's go.